This next one's more of a special effect, and we're not going to spend too much time on it because I don't think you're going to use it a whole lot, but I will show you what it is. It's under the split toning panel. And what split toning does is it kind of breaks apart, splits the tones. You've got your highlights and your shadows, and you can apply a specific color tint to those tones. So for example here, we've got a hue slider and we've got a saturation slider. So we set the hue slider for the highlights, and then we increase the saturation, and you'll start to see color get tinted, get pushed into the highlights. Okay, same thing over here on the shadow side. All right, we set our hue, get a color, and we start to push some color into it. Typically, if I ever do this, it's usually on a black and white photo first, which is why that's the way I started, was on the black and white photo. So if I ever do use this, it starts on a black and white photo. Because if it's not a black and white photo, it tends to just make the photo look... Let's go back over here and let's add some color saturation to it. It tends to make the photo look a little bit weird. You could see before, after. All right, before, after. So to me personally, I don't really care for it, except if it were on a black and white photo. So if I ever do use it, I'm typically going to be converting it to a black and white first. And it gives you a nice, just adds a little bit of a touch of color. Convert your photo to a black and white, come down here to the hue, get it toward that orange kind of yellowish color here, and then increase the saturation up to about 20, 25, and you just get a little bit of a touch of color put into the photo, and it can be a really nice finishing effect for your black and whites.